Have you ever been on holiday and you're like really not sure whether or not you should go to church? Because it's a nice break to not have to go to church. But I would really advise you to go just once, at least, to a different church. Try a church that you've never been to before. Try a different denomination, a different size, a different location, because it teaches your kids something really important about the body of Christ, about the church as a whole. Because we get so used to thinking that Christianity, that life with God, looks one way. It looks like our church. And then if we don't like our church, then we're kind of stuck. But actually going to see the different ways the body of Christ meets and is together is a really unique and exciting adventure. So if you want to do that, there are a couple of tricks, a couple of tips on how to make it a really significant spiritual adventure for your kids instead of just attending church. So, 1, make sure your kids are briefed on what they're looking for. So often we just rock up, sort of throw our bodies in, endure service and leave. But actually prep, what is the most interesting thing that we're going to look for? Find one interesting thing that is different about the way they worship than to how we worship. Try prepping them for how it's going to happen. Do they want to go to the kids groups? Do they want to stay? How are they going to connect with God in the worship so that they come expecting to have a different experience of a church than before? 2, coach them through things. So if they're sitting down in the seats, go, hey, this is when we normally sing, but these people don't sing at all in this church. They worship God in a different way. Or they go with the kids groups at the beginning. Do you want to go now, or do you want to hang out here and I'll take you later? Coach them through what to do, and most importantly, how to connect with God in that moment. Oh, I don't know this song. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to close my eyes and just pray in my own head. Whatever, how you connect, coach them through how to connect in an unfamiliar place. And 3, as they experience their kids' groups or as they stay with you, sort of let them experience and feel whatever they want to experience and feel. And as you go away, talk about how is it different than our church? How is it different than our experience? But more importantly, how is it the same? How is it the fact that you pray in a different way than they pray is all still them connecting with God? Is it the fact that the songs are different, but you can look around the room and still see that people are connecting with God in their own way? Try something new so that when they reach an age where they leave our homes, they're familiar with a wide breadth of church and, more importantly, who they are and how they are in that space.